Hey guys, it's me. Happy Easter! It's that time of year again where we stuff our bellies full of candy. I don't have any candy for you guys today, but what I do have for you is a whole bunch of Easter crafts. And as you can see, I am back at home for Easter weekend, so I am really happy right now. This year kind of snuck up on me for some reason. It feels like I was just filming the last Easter special. It's really crazy how time flies when you're having fun. So I have a whole bunch of Easter crafts lined up for you today, and I'm really excited to be getting into it. So let's just do it. I had a really good time with this year's Easter crafts. When I was starting this, I kind of wondered if I wasn't doing enough. I feel like in years past, I did a lot for Easter, but this year I've been really busy, so I kind of worried that I wasn't doing enough for this year. But in the end, I feel pretty good about it, and I hope you guys like what I did. So I'm just gonna show you everything. So I'd like to start with my rocks / Easter eggs. I know a couple years ago I actually painted on eggs, and even though I really enjoyed doing that, those were eggs that could be eaten or go rotten. They were boiled eggs, so they were edible, but at the same time, if I put effort into painting on something just to eat it, I kind of felt bad when I was either letting my parents eat the eggs or me personally eating them. So this year I decided to go with something else, and that ended up being rocks that were somewhat shaped like eggs. So my idea with these rocks was to make a base color and then add my metallic paint markers over it for some little designs. I never use metallic paint markers just because they aren't needed for a lot of things, but this year it seemed like it was more appropriate than ever. And since I did 4 of these egg rocks, that's what I'm going to call them, I'm just going to show them to you from my least favorite to my favorite, as I usually do. So coming in last is the blue one. I don't know what I was thinking when I made the whole top of it silver. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it just doesn't look good to me. I also feel like the swirls just aren't as neat as I would want them to. I think I probably would have done better with going gold with it because the silver just doesn't look as great as I thought it would. Next is the green one. I like how I added just a simple silver line on it, and it wasn't completely overwhelming. I kind of wish I had done more metallic or maybe even added some sparkle on the green because it just feels really plain to me, but I do like the simplicity of it. I feel like there's not a lot going on and that's nice, but at the same time I feel like it should have had more spice to it. And next is the purple one. I went with a gold for this because it kind of symbolized my school colors right now, and I had originally just added the gold, but then I realized that that looked really odd, so I added a dark purple stripe under it to give it some contrast, and I feel like that helped. But again, kind of with the last one, I feel like this one needs more. And my favorite one was actually the underdog the entire time I was painting it. It did not become my favorite until I saw it in a different lighting, and that's really odd for me because usually near the beginning I can kind of tell what I'm gonna like and what I'm not gonna like. But with this one, I actually really did not like it the whole time I was painting it. And that's the white one. The rock has so many imperfections in it, it's unreal. I originally had a really dark pink on it, and I ended up lightening that up because that with the gold was super overwhelming and gross. So maybe just seeing the improvement made me like it. That, and I really like what I did with the gold. I like that pattern. So that's my egg rocks. Next is something I got from Dollar Tree. It's like my favorite place to buy things for decorations and artsy craftsy things because $1. I found this when I was going to look for decorations for my dorm, and as soon as I saw it I was like, yep, that's perfect because it's a simple thing for me to do, but I can also put my own flair on it so I can enjoy it. And here's what it looks like. I did not expect it to come out this nice. I tried to use the paints that it came with, and they weren't bad, but they were really watery. I don't know why they would want me to use that on a canvas. It's kind of a canvas material, so I'm just gonna call it canvas. But it really confused me when I tried to use it, and so as you can see from my actual painting portion of this video, I actually restarted. And I made it a little pastel yellow bunny with some pale pink ears and belly and cheeks. And then for the most part, I used my paint markers to do this because there are a lot of small lines that I couldn't have gotten with a paintbrush. I think the only portions that I used actual paint on was the bunny and the grass, so I really am proud of this. And finally, what I think is my absolute favorite craft of this year's Easter special is this. I found this at Dollar Tree as well, and as you can see, it's just an L that has a bunny tail on it and some ears. I made this color. It's a kind of a gray navy blue. I don't know what to call that, but that's the color it looks like to me. And I really like what I did with it because it's also an L, which is the first letter of my first name. The back of it is just solid color. So there are my Easter 2022 crafts. I'm really proud of them. I love them so much. It seems like every time I paint something, I love it even more than the last project I did. I don't know if I'm just getting better at it or if I'm just finding my personal style. But either way, I'm just having a ball with it, and I really hope you're enjoying this too. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy your Easter Sunday, and I will see you guys next week.